Don't you hate it when you're playing tennis at Wimbledon and this happens?
Yeah. Go away. It's either Wandsworth or Merton. I think it's a Merton's Harris Hall. There you go.
You might be surprised to know, but the most prestigious tournament in tennis has a big problem. A pigeon problem. The grounds of Wimbledon are a perfect place for pigeons to nest. They are relatively quiet for most of the year, there are grass seeds everywhere, and there are thousands of small places to hide. Then, when the tournament is on, they can feast on the endless food waste from fans. Combine that with the fact feral pigeons breed all year round, and you can see why it's a problem. If just one pair of pigeons breed in the rafters of centre court, by the end of the year, there could be 40 of them. Could you imagine if during Nadal and Federer's grueling 6-hour battle for the 2008 title, to have multiple stoppages due to a pigeon invasion? It wouldn't be a great look. So how do they deal with it? Well, they use a killer hawk, and his name is Rufus.
Now, one of the stars of the show, not necessarily in game time, but early in the morning, is Rufus.
Well, you know what, Rufus? Why don't you do your job? You're such a good boy. Whoa! Oh, shame.
Our centre court is known for many things. One of them is Rufus. And I'm delighted to say that he joins us now in this
Surprise!
Rufus has an official job title at Wimbledon, which is bird scarer. He took over from his predecessor Hamish in the early 2000s, so between them, they have been protecting Wimbledon from pigeons for over 20 years. During the tournament, Rufus and one of his trainers will enter the grounds each morning at 5 AM and spend about 4 hours patrolling and scaring off pigeons until around 9 AM, which is when the crowd begin to filter in. He has to be weighed to ensure he's around the ideal flying weight of around 1 pound and 7 ounces. If he is too heavy from eating too much, then he won't be in the mood to chase pigeons. Even though Rufus isn't native to England, pigeons still recognise him as a predator, so they are aware that they have a choice: stay and fight or leave. I don't know about you, but if I was a pigeon and saw this flying towards me, I think I'm dipping out. Rufus has a perfect build for navigating the intricacies of the grounds, as he can weave in and out of the tight spaces, but also has an intimidating wingspan of over 1 metre when flying high. Again, when you factor in this, along with his razor-sharp talons, you can see why the pigeons are scared. As is Wimbledon tradition, Rufus also has a dress code. Since 2013, he's been wearing his bespoke hood with the purple, green and white branding colours, as the grounds can be quite overstimulating, considering that Rufus has a vision which extends 10 times further than our own. The hood allows him to stay relaxed. Due to his long-standing work at Wimbledon, Rufus has become a little bit of a celebrity. Not only has he met the now Queen Consort, Camilla, he's also featured in an advert for Stella Artois, he's constantly swamped by the press for interviews, but he also has his own Twitter account with over 10,000 followers. However, fame isn't all it's cracked up to be. In 2012, he was stolen from a car park in Wimbledon Village, which prompted a hunt to get Rufus back. He usually wears a tracking device when the tournament's on, but this is removed during the winter, so it was a bit of a guessing game as to where he's gone. Fortunately, a few days later, the thieves returned him and rang the RSPCA to make sure he was found. It's likely his captors realised that with all the media attention, they wouldn't be able to sell him under the radar. Despite being very well trained and a bit of a celebrity, Rufus does still have his moments, and he certainly isn't shy to poo on camera.
Go on, Rufus, if you spotted him. Oh, and he did a poo! We caught a live poo! Wow! And he's off. Watch out, everyone!
Let's let him go, see if he flies off. Whoa! Rufus is having it! He's going straight towards the royal box. Watch out! I think he's having a poo in the royal box. He definitely just pooed in the royal box on centre court. He really sprayed it.
Whilst Rufus won't be retiring from Wimbledon just yet, his successors are already being trained, and he even has his own lady friend. Last year I made a video about 10 secrets of Wimbledon, which includes the underground network, how the ball boys and girls are trained, and much more. So if you enjoyed this video, you should go check that one out now.